What's going on, YouTube? So today we got a couple things going on. First of all, we're gonna be doing some bonding with my Asian water monitor who's behind me here, and probably pulling out some products to show you guys, some new products to show you guys, and defrosting some rodents right now for the snakes. So we got a lot going on today, and can't wait to show it to you guys. All right. So first of all, something that I wanted to talk about was the ideology or the idea that pet care and animal care, it's one way or the highway type of thing. I wanted to talk about that notion because, you know, over the 9 years that I've been keeping animals, the evolution of how care has changed is incredible. You know, right now I have 16 animals, I have like 7 different species, and it's amazing to me to think that I have animals from Australia, I have animals from Africa, I have animals from, you know, Asia, I have animals from all over the world. You know, I have an animal from, you know, my state. And it's stuff like that that I find really incredible, because people then claim that there's only one way to take care of an animal. For example, the substrate debate with bearded dragons. It's one thing, you know, it's either like you don't have substrate or you do have substrate. And if you do have substrate, you're bad. You're not doing it correctly, you know? And that type of thing it's upsetting, because as animal owners, personally, I feel that we should be experimenting with our care, and we should be testing these boundaries that are put out for us. And we should say, well, we in captivity, these animals in captivity, we are going to try and advance the pet care and test these things so that we can conserve these animals in the wild. What that means is that by the knowledge that we're making and using in captivity, we can spread that to zoos, we can spread that to conservation projects in the wild and to other keepers, and make these animals have amazing lives. And that's kind of the point of keeping animals, is that we want to make our animals' lives better. In the end, at the end of the day, we all care about our animals. So that's kind of the talk that I wanted to give out today. And I'm gonna go pull out one of the bearded dragons, and you know, we're gonna cut to another scene here and talk about some more stuff. So here's my resident leopard Yeko. This is named Starburst. One of the kids named him at the show. And this is a very, very commonly kept species in captivity. Introducing kind of what we do here as our second video. Most of my animals are rescues, and I take in a lot of displaced exotics and provide a home for them until we can find a better home for them, or they become a part of our educational program, and I use them for shows. What's going on, guys? So, mice are done defrosting. I'm going to be taking them out now. If you have an issue with frozen thawed mice, please refrain. I will put a time on the bottom here of what time to skip to in order to skip this feeding, bonding / time. So, what I'm going to be feeding today are these little frozen thawed fuzzies. Now, fuzzies are pretty, you know, they're about a couple-day-old mouse that is just gaining its fur. Great size for smaller monitors, smaller snakes, etc., etc. So my Asian water monitor in here is definitely not the nicest animal. I've been working with him, but he was a farm-bred baby, and it is really difficult to gain an animal trust that behaves like this. So here he is, and we're just gonna try and tongue feed him a little bit here. So I'm just gonna present him with the food item. We're just gonna see what he does. There you go. He is going to readily just devour that mouse. There you go. That is just a little dinosaur right there. Now what I'm gonna do right here is I'm just gonna present my hand right next to him there. And he's probably just gonna smell my hand. If he bites it, that is okay. It's not a big deal. It's just a small monitor. He's not gonna hurt anyone. Now you just wanna kind of move your hand a little closer. He does not know that my hand is not food yet. So as of now, there you go. See, he realized it. So I'm gonna take my hand away. And Emma's like, okay, that's all right. And we are gonna go grab another one of our frozen thawed mice. So, during this time, what I want to do is I want to actually hand feed this animal. Now, I know a lot of monitor keepers say that you shouldn't hand feed your monitors, only because they're going to start developing your hand with being food. Now, this right here is teaching him that, yes, my hand is not food, but I provide him with food, and that's something that he wants. Now, if I just present my hand to the back here, he's just swallowing. That is truly just a dinosaur. Look at that. That is incredible. Alright, so we're just going to kind of let him down that a bit, and I'm just going to present my hand right here. Just let him smell it a bit. Say, alright, that's not a mouse. Can I pet you? Hissing, puffing, that's okay. He's still smelling. Very inquisitive, curious animals. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I'm able now to kind of present my hand a little closer. And this is just getting him used to the fact that, alright, my hand is part of bonding, and, you know, I provide him with food, get him to trust. That is the most important thing right now. We're just going to keep on inching it very close until eventually it sort of touches him, but only on his leisure. There you go. You can see that hand kind of movement there. He is afraid of the camera, so, but I don't know if you guys can see there. There's his little hand. He's kind of just like, kind of curious now. I can kind of touch his chin, and we're just touching him. We are touching him now. And that's a little hissing and puffing, very normal. I touch his tail there. There you go. That's just more defensive behavior. Move my hand a little closer here, and we're just gonna let him smell. Alright, we're just going to present him with one more mouse here. So he's going to smell it, and I'm going to put my hand in there. Oh, he's very wary, like I said. There you go, buddy. There you go. So he's beginning to realize that this just means food. Food is good. I like food. I like food too. Alright, and he's just gonna down that mouse. Alright. Okay, so that was kind of a couple clips of the process of trying to get this monitor to warm up to me. Now, this guy was a farm bred baby. I've had him for about 3 months now. And I've just been getting him to warm up to me. And this is completely normal in the taming process of a monitor. You're not always going to get an animal that is going to warm up to you immediately. And you have to be patient with that and be okay with that. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Personally, I don't believe that any animal, more specifically a reptile, should be puppy dog tamed. That's just not something that I believe in. I feel that they are still wild animals, should be treated as such. They shouldn't be treated as a domestic dog. They need to be treated as an animal. An exotic wild animal. With that being said, I do agree with an animal that's tame and comfortable in captivity, because that's the main idea. You want an animal to be comfortable with you, not to be completely okay with your presence. You want it to be able to tolerate you, feel comfortable, not stressed, and doing this process of taming is gonna allow that animal to calm down, relax, be okay with that. Next, coming up, I'm gonna show some products that I just got from Chewy. Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I got a couple products from Chewy. Here's one of them. This is the canned snails. Oh, blur, 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 blur. Focus. No, not my face. Not my face. No. Okay, doesn't want to focus. That's alright. So these are the Zoo Med canned snails. And basically these guys are farm bred snails. And these guys are probably going to the Asian water monitor, to Yoshi, my blue tongue skink, maybe some of the bearded dragons, fatten them up a bit. But I love these canned snails. They're awesome. I've used them many times before. They're great as another source of protein for your animals if you don't always have live insects running around. Definitely recommend them. So anyone who's interested, definitely go check out Zoo Med's canned snails. And the next product that I got over here, is the Cold Life cleaning kit. Now this is the 10-piece cleaning kit, full kit that you need for all your reptile needs. This includes a convenient carrying case, step-by-step cleaning guides, substrate scooper, cuffed rubber gloves, microfiber towel, tank scraper, 10 count cleansing wipes, 20 rolled waste bags, scrub brush, and sponge. I am going to be using all of these. I always have this issue where I get a little watermarks on my tanks because most of my tanks are donated, and I'm definitely going to be using that scrubber. I'm also probably definitely going to be using the bags. I mean, everything in this kit is just awesome. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend going and checking out the Cold Life 10-piece total care cleaning kit for your tanks and terrariums. So guys, I'm gonna be peacing out of here pretty soon, but thank you guys and enjoy the rest of the channel.